Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Kris here, Kim Steele and Associates, the Real Estate Blitz. I had some questions come in from Facebook, and there are people that I actually know. A couple of them are former clients, others are just friends, and some people are just people that are curious as they're starting to find out that I'm doing an education series for people that are looking to buy or sell a home. So I'm going to answer some of these questions. I'm going to create some videos off them because I think it's important. So the first one that I got was, when selling, is it better to put the money into a remodel first, hoping the buyer likes it, or discount the price so they can do it themselves? That is a fantastic question. And it's actually a really tough question to answer sometimes. Usually if you hire a really good real estate professional, they're going to give you guidance on that. In my opinion, every house needs a little bit of work. Now, this is the way I look at it. Whenever you're selling a home, it's a used home. Okay. It's no different than if I look to sell shoes. If it's a used shoe, there is an expectation. Okay. There's an expectation that it's a used shoe. If you want a new shoe, you go to the store, you buy a new shoe, but it is used. And a lot of people that when they're buying a house, they don't always understand that, and they start demanding or they start requesting or asking for certain things, especially in the request for repair period, right? They start asking for stuff. And to me, that's a remodel. Whenever we get into the request for repair process, usually the only thing that we're going to really entertain that I recommend to my clients is going to be, is it health or is it safety? If it's not health or safety related, you're buying a used home and you're looking to take it in its as is condition. Well, I don't like this fact that it has popcorn ceilings. Well, you liked it when you wrote the offer and you liked it when we went into escrow, but now all of a sudden you want us to change it. I'm not a fan of that. Now, this is what I will tell you. I don't believe in charity work. Every house needs some work, but I don't believe in charity work either. Every dollar that you put into your house, you should be getting $2 back. So really what you should be doing with your real estate agent is sitting down and saying, what do you think I could do to my house to get it sold for more money? Now, there's two things that you're going to be looking for. Do you want to sell it for more money, or do you want it to sell faster? If you want it to sell faster, that's going to be a little bit different. Now, the $1 in, $2 back doesn't always make sense when it talks about selling faster. Sometimes you can put $1 in, get $1 back if you want to sell faster. Sometimes you can put $1 in and get 50 cents back, but it'll help it sell faster. So you always have to balance between the two. Usually what people want, they want the house to sell for the most money possible in the shortest amount of time. So it's going to be a balance. You need to talk to your agent and speak to your agent. Say, what can I do to, first off, this question, yes, what can I do to help my house sell for more money? What can I do to help my house sell faster? Okay, the agent should be able to break down the two different things because they are two different things. So in my opinion, should you remodel the house first? Well, depending on your market and depending on your house, which your agent should be able to tell you, it may not make sense. So example, I have a house that I just took a listing on. It goes on the market next week. And the reality is the days on market in that market are roughly like 1 day. Okay, 1 day. If we look at comparable homes, the house is in comparable condition. Now, could we fix up stuff? Could we add money into the house? We could, but to what end? The house is only worth what it's worth, and it's going to sell when it's going to sell because there's no inventory within that market. So should we give away money? The answer is no. So in that particular situation, I always tell people, no, you should not. However, I will tell you other types of properties. So the question that was actually asked was from somebody. We did a remodel on their home a little while back, and we remodeled the house before we actually put it on the market. We have a program, Kim Steele and Associates does, called the Renovate to Sell program. So we actually renovate your home prior to it going on the market. No money out of your pocket. The costs are actually covered by the contractor. You pay the contract at the close of escrow, right? And we did a full-blown remodel. And the reason why is the house was, for one, it was unlendable. It was unlendable at the time. So we couldn't sell it on a traditional sale. It was either going to be a cash sale. The question was, is somebody willing to take it in its as is condition and pay cash, or is it going to be an investor? So you're getting a fraction of the cost. That house, when we saw it, was worth maybe $240,000. We put $40,000 into it. So we were done at $280,000, and we sold it for $350,000. Actually, I think we ended up going into escrow and closing at $360,000. So they made a really nice profit off of that, right? So if they had sold it for what it was worth in its as-is condition, which was really like not much, they would have left on the table a whole lot of money. So 90, 100 plus another 60. So that's 60, 70, 80. That's $80,000 they left on the table. So a good real estate professional should be able to express and explain to you if it makes sense to do any type of remodels prior to selling your house. The things you need to focus on is, will it help it sell faster, or will it help it sell for more money? $1 in, $2 back. If you're not getting $2 back, it's a charity. You're doing it because it makes you feel good. Now, this is where a lot of real estate agents fail their clients, and I'm going to let you know. A lot of real estate agents don't want to upset their clients, and they aren't willing to sit down and be very blunt with them or honest and tell them, look, if you want to maximize your cash, these things have to get done. They have to get done prior to actually going on the market, especially when it comes to certain things where it's unlendable. If it is an unlendable situation, they have to get done. A lot of people don't want to offend their clients by saying that, but in order to accomplish what you want, this is what we need to do. Another way that agents don't like to offend their clients is by basically saying no, telling them no. It's okay to say no as long as you give an explanation. I tell agents that are in our brokerage all the time, it's okay to say no, just give them a reason why you said no. So I've ran into a lot of clients who are like, well, I want to do this and I'm going to put in this thing and all this other stuff before I put it on. I tell them, well, first off, ask a question. Well, why do you want to do these things to your house? Well, it's going to make it worth more money. Well, here's the thing. No matter what you do to your house, you can wrap it in marble. Okay. It's only worth what it's worth. It's only worth $450,000. No matter what you do, you can do a complete gut remodel of the house. It's still only worth $450,000. Could somebody want to pay more? Yes. Let's say somebody walks in and says, I'm going to offer you $500,000 because I love the house so much. Great. Here's the issue. What if it doesn't appraise? If it doesn't appraise, it's not worth that. Therefore, they're going to come back, the buyer, and say, it didn't appraise, and we're not going to pay more than it actually appraised for. It appraised for $450,000. It's what we're going to pay. So it's only worth what it's worth. If you're doing extra stuff to your house without guidance, you might be giving money away. So that's my opinion. On as far as for the question I was given, that was for a question from Amber. Thank you so much, Amber. So should you remodel before? It depends. It's a really tough question to answer without physically seeing the house and without working with a good real estate professional in that local market. If you're in the Riverside area or if you're in the San Diego area, we have offices in both. Hit us up. We'll come out and do it for you. We'll let you know what we think, and we'll actually give you guidance on what to do if there is anything to do for your house. Appreciate it. If you have any other questions, if you watch this video, I'm here to start giving education to people that are looking to buy or sell a house. Hit me up, ask me a question, drop a comment in YouTube, and I'll do my best to answer it for you. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.